Letter C correct.
Mr. What does letter B mean?
For letter B it has the suffix, prefix sub, and the sub means something low. You know, when subdued someone, it means you are under control. You are subject to the king, for example. You have no permission to do something. So this means you are follower
Yes, okay.
for this one. And here the word D just like to do something but in a low position, especially that like women were subdued in the Western United States history this way.
The second one is letter B.
Letter B, it can, but remember, contemplate means is to think over about something. So that means the same.
Oh, letter D.
Letter D, no. Let's follow the rules. We test you for verb. Find the subject, find the object. So the fisherman do what to the fisher methods, and you have semicolon example. Now your answer is here. Is to be little. Belittle it means is to show that something is little, to disrespect something. You ignore it. Does not make sense. But here,
Yes.
so opposite. Are they thinking about using the methods or they did already? They are not thinking about plan something or plan. Okay. Replace how they use it already. Look, imagine. So this means here they include something new in their use of something. So letter C it is correct. So integrate just like to include new methods, new techniques in your style. So they use or mix the use of old something with new something. So they add traditional method with modern methods. So letter C is the best answer. All right, so
Yes.
use semicolon to help you. Use the structure to help you. That's right. The same way here.
Yeah. Letter B.
So letter B is correct. Never forget to use tone. Can help you. So that's correct.
Letter D.
Letter D, no, my friend. Because he said here
Ter-
it's an adjective. What does it describe? Describe organisms. And he said this evidence. So what is described about organisms?
is it letter A? I mean B.
B, no. Assertive, it
The
means
thing is, like, I don't know the meaning of the word. Like, I know the idea, but I don't know the meaning of the word.
so. Let's follow the rules. If you
It's
ask
like they
me,
give up to their, like, to the condition.
let's see. Is there any information that the organism are courageous, brave? No. Assertive, it's from the verb assert, to confirm something. So when I say you are assertive, it means you feel confident about something you do. You are sure about it. But he didn't mention that they feel confident. So it is opposite. Now we have negative word, a positive word. So a positive, negative. Here, three, a positive, one negative. What is the tone exactly?
Negative.
He said here there were not prefixes exposed to these conditions. So it challenges the simple response. That means passive, they are not active. They cannot adapt. That's right.
Yes.
Yet, good job. Now let's try. Same way.
Letter B.
Why do you think letter B?
Because it's like right now, it's the opposite of what they used to believe.
So it must be letter B. Is positive or negative?
Negative.
So that is right. But we need to know what means usurp. You can pronounce with S and Z, by the way. Usurp, usurped. But what does it mean? It's a common word, yes. It's to take control of a position or power without having the right to do that. You know, when you take control of something and it's not yours, it's called usurp. But here it does not make sense. Feel that? That's why.
Yes.
Now next. Nabil.
Is it letter C?
Letter C, no, letter C is opposite.
Letter A.
So letter A, taxing. No, taxing means is tiring. Something makes you tired, like bothersome, for example. As I said here, does not suit me. See, so that is a point. And I find them, that's why we have the evidence, I find them tiring. That's why. So it's taxing. But B and C and D, it is a general meaning of the word trying. I find them very trying to the eyes. This means makes my eyes tiring. Do you feel it? But here just like you are going to do something to experience. And this was it means to calm you, to make you calm, but here it's opposite. That's why. So tone is always used in the question. Negative or positive. Here, try again. My dear.
1 second. Letter B. Yes, sir.
Letter B is the best answer. That's correct. Right?
letter D.
Letter D, but it's not mentioned. Are passed down, came from generation to generation. Where is that?
Uh, I think letter B.
So letter B correct. It's mentioned the last sentence. That is right. So here we have comparison while, but they remain crucial. So despite shift to, it's remain vital. Correct. Let's go.
Letter A.
Letter A without reading. Okay. Letter correct. But you must read. All trust. So it's not mentioned. Remember, we always add details not mentioned in the text. As I told you, always we have one or two answers, it's out of context. But the words of the answer from the text, but the idea is not. So letter A correct.
Still letter C.
Letter C, it's correct. That's right.
Is it letter C?
So approximately equal. Where is anything equal here?
Yes. South Africa.
Here it's not equal. This is a simple difference. And remember the example here, he didn't mention only about South Africa. Imagine. So he gives you information from the graph, that's correct, but the example didn't mention any specific country.
But Mr. What does prominent mean? Because I
That
was
is
lost because of that.
this is the language of graphics. Prominent or significant or important means the highest number. That's why he said here most people surfing in lower chamber where are moving in Rwanda. Let's go to Rwanda here, and it's highest number indeed for all of them, and that related to the point. Feel that? He said here, especially prominent. So especially here means is like the highest number in the graph, right? Okay. Here it's correct, it's higher, but not this is especially the prominent because we have the highest. So Rwanda here mentioned, so letter C. So the language of the graph. And we always stick to the last sentence. He said, for example for what? With this point only. That's why. Let's jump. Here again, thus. Let me know.
Is it letter A? Okay.
You think it's literal, but never forget the mistake of ID is not mentioned. Do you have ID here about the right of both of them through to personal? No. But the main idea here about perhaps the husband, motivated. So we didn't have this idea. The people or the critics neglect the influence of many other individuals. Many other individuals, they mentioned only one. It's text. But here he will focus about the motivation factors. You know, let's see here an example about this one. Was deeply influenced by her marriage. So influence means here what motivated you to do something. So he focused about the marriage as a motivation. But the critic, perhaps they neglect or ignore or risk the other motivation factors. You see, especially for the last sentence. Beliefs may have inspired, but Frankenstein stands on its own as genius. That means his writing has different motivating factors, not only the marriage. So this means it's oversimplifying motivating factors. So critic cannot catch the other motivation factor, not only the marriage. So it means related to the context, but may make incorrect assumptions about person and the relationship. We are not talking about the conception or assumption or guessing about the relationship because he already said her marriage, but we are talking about the influencing motivation factors, not the marriage itself. So the test maker adds three ideas not related to the content, right? That's why. You know it?
Yes.
Something else can help you. Always focus on the last sentence, cause and effect. So based on these facts, those who ascribe first influence as the primary motivation. So we're talking about the motivation. So this can help you for the word. So the test maker make it easy by repetition of words. He can change the word for vocab synonym language, but he make it correct. That's why. Let's try the same technique. Be careful. Yeah. Always stick to the last sentence. Look, our understanding of the true purpose remains enigmatic puzzle. Enigmatic puzzle is something uncertain, contentious.
And letter A?
If you said letter A, no, would not have been used for such diverse purposes. No, but look for this one, contention, because here we are talking about mixed origin function point of contention. Contention means we don't know up to now. See, and he said here, there is no conclusive evidence of this assertion. Imagine, but that's a great improvement to delete
Yes.
B. So that is right. Of course, we are not talking about that in the last one because this is suggesting. What is suggesting this idea? Right? So we're talking about understanding the purpose. So don't mention anything else like used for religious or ceremonial. So out of question target. So letter C. Let's try next. Now with a question because you are angry.
Letter C.
Letter C, it's correct. Perfect.
Letter C.
Letter C, correct.
Letter B.
Letter B, yes.
Letter C.
Letter C, correct. Remember this trap? The sentence starts with preposition to complete sentence is correct.
Letter A.
Letter A, correct. Do you remember this trap? Phrase, phrase, phrase. Infinitive, infinitive perfect, infinitive phrase, present participle phrase. Three phrases, delete. Choose because you need verb, not phrase. But this is a hack. Always follow the rules. If you need verb, delete any phrase. So check you need verb or phrase first. Perfect.
Yes.
Look, singular, singular, singular. This is hack. Plural. Wait. Within preposition phrase delete several administration buildings and the living quarters. So we have compound. So you need plural. So it's letter D. A coincidence between the hack and the rule. But the point in
Yes.
this sentence, the writer gives you complements and then verb and then subject. Whatever it is, in order, subject, verb, become whatever. Delete the phrases. As I told you, delete any adjectives to find a subject. So we'll find here several, look, adjective, adjective, and this adjective several, and adjective, and then so buildings and quarters. But remember, and and the use of and does not mean it's a plural. I told you. So we check. Do we have different two things? Two things are different means plural. Two things refers to one thing, singular. So I can say, for example, you are a writer. So you are a writer and director and the producer of the film. I'm talking about you and you are only one. So three position to refer to one person. So it's singular. But here it refers to two, so it's plural, correct.
Letter A.
Letter A, yes, you did it. No essential information to modify. Remember, using two dashes means emphasize the information, but it does not affect the meaning. Correct. Because we have a trap. Look, two commas. Two commas. Okay, so A and B correct. Okay, but this information, using two commas means this information not important. But how it's important? Dimension, and here we have another mistake again. So be careful. That's brilliant.
Mm.
Now you can answer 21 until I send you a new link again. Give me seconds.